Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Dawn. Welcome to Mystical Monday. I am your host, and I am excited about tonight's show. We are actually going to have a little discussion, if you will, with me as the guest, the only guest this week. So sorry, no invited guests, just moi, because I have some information that I would like to share with you guys. So before we get started, you guys know how we do it. We have to count it down so we can allow others to come on in this chat so that we can get this thing going. So just sit back and let's count it down. Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Dawn. Hi, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. It's Mystical Monday. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. Let me see you guys coming on in the chat. You guys let me know that you're here. Say hello so I can count and see who's coming in this room. I see eyes on me, but I can't see who these eyes belong to. So you guys let me know when you come in. I am, for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Dr. Dawn. I am an intuitive guide and spiritual messenger. And so what that means is I am the go-between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. On Monday nights, I act as the go-between spirit and the collective, which is all of you. In my one-on-one sessions, I act as the mediator and the between you and your spirit team, delivering all of the messages to you, for you, from your spirit guides to assist and guide you on your journey. Here we go. Yay, they're coming on in the room. Hey, hey, I see you guys. Happy to see you too. Hello, hello. Glad you made it. Good to see you guys as well. Barbara says, great sunset. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Um, yeah, you guys, I tried out my little intro. Like I used that intro before, but now that I've got a different kind of platform, streaming platform, I wanted to try it here, and it worked pretty good. So I said, okay, let's let's spice it up a little bit tonight, and add a little something different when we count it down. So I am so excited to see you guys. This has been a wonderful holiday break. What break? That little bit of a break we had, right? I actually did something different this year. I went on my social media platforms, and at the last minute, I said, hey, I see all the other people in the spiritual community are offering kind of like deals for Black Friday. And I was like, maybe I should try that. And then something in my head said, but you did that before, like last year, and it didn't go over so well. So don't do it. So I kind of didn't do it on Thursday. But then something kept gnawing at me saying, no, do it. Just do it. This is a new year, new time, new energy, new frequency. Just do it. So I did. I went on my platforms and I kind of advertised, some discounted prices on coaching sessions and mentoring plans. And, I just, what the heck? I just threw it out there to be throwing it out there. But I figured people would be so busy on Amazon and Walmart and, all the other chain stores and the big stores buying things, like for Christmas, that this kind of stuff probably would take a back seat. That's what I thought. However, the energy is shifting. You can see it's shifting. I actually got a lot more responses than I thought. I said, well, wait a minute. The spiritual coaching plans, yeah, I get those a lot because a lot of people will jump on that whenever I give a promo code. And I think I discounted it more than I ever have during this particular Black Friday deal. But the mentoring plans, I was so shocked that people took advantage of the discounted rate for me to mentor them. So I'm quite excited. I got quite a few mentorees that I'm getting ready to prepare for to end out this year and take me into 2024. So thank you guys for signing up for me to be your mentor. I am very honored. I am very appreciative. I'm glad that it worked out to where financially, it's a win-win for you, as well as me. And so I'm very appreciative for that. Very, very appreciative. So I wanted to start by expressing my gratitude to everybody who utilized not just the mentoring plan, but the spiritual coaching sessions as well. You guys have gotten me to be pretty busy, booked and busy, as they put it. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm booked or busy or not, because you know what, y'all, I could be at peace, and be paid. Either way it goes, I'm happy. But I appreciate you guys for assisting me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who can say what's right? Says, so glad you did. I signed up. Well, I'm glad you did. I look forward to seeing you. Whenever you're scheduled. Whenever you're scheduled. How are you guys doing? I told you a little bit about me and what's been going on with me the last couple of days. Anybody have anything they want to share? I never ask you guys how you're doing. I just go all in, don't I, on these Mystical Mondays. I tell you kind of what the mood is and what we're going to talk about. But I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to maybe share some insight information or comments that you want to say before I get going. If you have, you don't have to, but if there is somebody who wants to share, love to hear it. I appreciate this community. You guys are very intimate. You guys are very uplifting and encouraging. I've only had to block someone one time, out of the entire time that I've been doing this. So that's a pretty good thing, I would say. And thank you guys for the views. The videos are starting to pick up now. They're starting to get a little more views. My analytics are starting to kind of move. It's a slow process, but it's okay. It's a process nonetheless. I look forward to continuing to be able to be of service for you. I just want to all of you, but I just want to increase the visibility so that I can assist others who don't know about this platform and may be able to benefit from this information that we are sharing on these Monday nights. So please, please, please make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share. You guys are doing your part in commenting during the live. I would love to see the people who watch the replay continue to comment. If nothing, just to say, hey, I watched it, something. Because as someone who's talking to a screen all the time, I love, love, love to get the feedback from you guys. It helps so much in terms of my energy and keeping me like in the momentum to keep going, because I know I'm not talking to myself on this screen. So please, 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 make sure you like and comment on these videos. It helps me a lot. So, okay. You guys know I usually try to bring guests on, and I'm not sure as we end out this year if I'm going to bring any more guests. We'll see. But I have so much information from day to day and week to week that comes to me downloaded that I'm like, oh, I got to share this with them. I got to share this. So right now I'm a little selfish and stingy in that I don't want to share my platform right now because I got so much to say and I don't want to share it with the other people. So I think that's what I'm supposed to do, like to end out this 2023 year. Thank you so much, Ascension 2023 chat. Love you too. I'm so glad you guys are continuing to support me. I actually came on there last Monday. I came on after my live because I was going to clarify some things for you, because I think, Hutch, you asked a question I didn't get to answer, but I saw it when I was getting ready to shut it down, and I came on and you guys were watching videos and I didn't want to interrupt. So just want to let you guys know I had you in my heart, had you in my spirit, had you in my mind, and I was going to connect, but I didn't want to interrupt. So you guys, I'm talking about the Ascension 2023 chat over there on Telegram. It's a wonderful chat if you are looking for a community that you want to kind of converse with, you want to intermingle with on your journey. You're feeling alone, you're feeling like you're going through some things, these ascension symptoms by yourself. It's a wonderful, wonderful group to get you to a reminder that you're not alone. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that. All right, so tonight we are going to talk about getting connected and staying connected, because oh my goodness, you guys are falling apart. Ooh, child, y'all falling apart. And I can't say y'all because I do too. And so I'm not above it or not part of it. I am just like you guys are. And so I want to talk tonight about getting connected and staying connected, because if you guys are going through this awakening process, or you're already pretty much awakened, but you're kind of piddle paddling and in and out and kind of going forward and backward, and you just need to get some more awareness and connection to keep you moving forward, let's get into it a little bit tonight, okay? Because I think we need to. I want you guys to first, we got to first start out by saying, I don't want you guys to keep forcing things. Let's be clear on that. Don't force anything. Stop saying what you need to do. I can't tell you, you guys, I'm always piggying back on my sessions. I can't tell you how many times I get people that come and tell me what they need to do. They always say, I need to meditate more. I need to stop focusing on other people more. I need to be more mindful of the things that I say and do. People are constantly saying need. Stop doing that. That you don't realize it, but you're inadvertently setting yourself up in this energy of lack. All right. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to force anything. Stop. Stop thinking and stop um, trying to get into a place of trying to not just control the outcome of things, but kind of keep track of things that you need to do to evolve, like on a daily basis. I want you, when you do that, you stop the momentum of what is trying to be or what is trying to occur in your physical reality. Okay. So look, I want you guys to realize something. I posted today that it's so easy to shift in and out of your natural state of being. Okay. This is, let's call it when you get disconnected. Let's define connected and disconnected first and foremost. You are connected when you are in your God self. You are in your higher self awareness. You are connected to the source. You and your higher self are aligned and moving in synchronicity. Okay. That is you being connected. You are disconnected when you start doubting, when you start fearing, when you start decreasing that vibration, and when you start wondering or second guessing what you're doing, why you're doing, and how you're doing it. You're out of alignment. Okay. You're disconnected. I wanted to clarify those two things. All right. Because when I say stay connected, I'm saying always stay in touch with and connected to your higher self. So today I posted a video on my platforms, and I gave you guys a hack, a way that you can get connected and stay connected or reconnect in the moment. Okay. So for me, whenever I feel myself getting into a place of fear, worry, sadness, anger, envy, jealousy, tiredness, frustration, whatever them lower vibrational frequencies are, all I do is just sing this little song. I say, don't you worry about a thing, talking to myself, because every little thing is going to be all right. And that's my higher self. That's always my higher self talking to me. Yours does it too. Yours does it too. But since you don't hear it all the time, why not intentionally allow yourself to hear it? So I do it by singing that song. And every time I sing that song, I immediately align. I immediately get back to my state of awareness and my connection to my higher self, because I get activated and I remember, wait a minute. It's just an experience. Okay. It's just an experience. This is not your reality. This is not the truth of who you are. You are not physically in this reality. You're somewhere else having the experience here. Oh, wait a minute. I got a little deep right there, right? You're not even actually here. You know this, right? When you're awake, you are in your fake reality. We're in the fake reality right now. When you go to sleep is when you return to your real reality. That's when you get to those astral realms and those higher dimensional realms. So that little singing that song in that moment for me connects me to that astral realm, to that higher dimensional realm. Okay. Look, Cindy says, I love that. Cindy says, mic drop, baby. That is the mic drop, because that's the secret. If you remember that when you're awake, you're actually asleep. And when you're asleep is when you're awake, baby, it changes the game on this journey. It changes the whole game, because you can snap back. Snap back into your real reality in that moment. Y'all remember that. Remember it. I'm giving you these tricks, these secrets, and these hacks. These are the things that help you can continue to have your energy in the flow that you're striving and that you needed to be in to help you manifest and create the life you desire. Okay. So with that said, if we know that this is not our real reality, this is the fake one. Right now, I'm in the fake reality with y'all. Hey, this is all not real. Dr. Dawn is an energy here in your fake reality, your dream state. Okay, when you realize that, you have to associate the fact with your energy, your pure energy. And so when you realize that your words have energy, we already know that, right? We say that over and over and over again. Your words have power, your words have energy. But look, I want you guys to just do a little test right now. Okay? I want you to say the word happy or love. Say the word happy, love. Look at my face when I say happy or love. Like it's an automatic smile when you say happy and love. It feels different, it looks different. Now say the words hate, sad, guilt. I can't even smile. Look at how your mouth can't do this to say those lower vibrational words. It looks different and it feels different. Do you see that? Try it, y'all. Say it. Say those words. Say happy, joyful, love. Say, and then say the lower vibrational words. Sad, fear, guilt, hate. Just see how your energy moves and shifts. Do you see that? So if your words have energy, if your words have energy, staying connected and getting connect staying connected is key, because your words are what is going to help you to stay connected. Natasha says, she says, spirit loves to talk to us through songs when we don't even realize it. Absolutely, because what is a song? Words in harmony, right? Words in harmony. And so what did we just say? We said your words have energy. They have energy. So understand the importance of your feelings in attracting what you're trying to align with. Your feelings are always your barometer. They're always your gauge. They're always your um uh it's always your the way that you can tell where your energy is flowing, and where your things are going. So if we do this, okay, if we do this in our waking state, okay, right now we're in our this is our sleep state. Remember what I told you: when you're awake is when you're really sleep, when you're asleep is when you're awake. Get it together. You guys kind of process that and get that in your head. So right now, I am feeling pretty good. This has been an awesome day for me. It has been a wonderful day energetically. And I have to attribute that to, because in my sleep state, I had a lot of dreams last night that gave me a lot of guidance. That gave me a lot of encouragement. That gave me a lot of intuitive visions of things to come, and showing me what to look for today in my waking state. And so I've been looking for some of the things that I've been guided. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Wolfman, thank you for the donation. Good God Almighty. Wait a minute, y'all. I told y'all the energy was good. Didn't I just tell you I felt good? Let me tell you something, Wolfman. Let me tell you something before you gave that, when I was just telling my spiel. In my sleep state, my spirit team told me, they said, Dawn, you usually shut it down. And I told you guys this last week. I usually shut down the month of December. I usually shut down YouTube and I'm done, right? Until the new year. My team told me last night, don't do that. You're living in the past. The past doesn't exist. You are flowing in the previous energy. Keep going until you are guided to stop. So I said, but no, I'm getting up on December. Nope. They said, keep going, keep going. I said, but the people probably won't even miss me. I was like, I'm trying to maybe get up to 50 people to watch, hopefully get up to 1,000 subscribers one day. Everything's slow going. I literally told my spirit self in my sleep state, they ain't gonna miss me. If I leave early, they won't care one way or the other. This is what I said. My spirit team said, oh, no. You are reading the energy very incorrectly. And he said, it will be shown to you. It will be shown to you in this day. Y'all, when I tell you, I just posted a little something earlier, like I told you guys, singing that song, telling everybody to do that to get a line. And the feedback and the comments on that one post have been great. Here comes Wolfman with this huge donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So grateful. Very, very grateful. But this is what my spirit team said. They said, no, keep going. Keep going. You're not interpreting the energy correctly in this moment. You're in the past. You're living in the previous experience. That's what I want y'all to realize. Let's talk about that, because here we go. Understand the importance of keeping your energy clear, keeping your thoughts clear, staying in the present moment. Y'all stop dwelling on how things happened in the past, because the past is gone. It does not exist. Remember what I just told you. When you're awake, this is your fake reality. This is the fake reality. So if this is the fake reality, then everything that's happened up until this point ain't real. It ain't real. It was fake. So literally erase it, remove it. It does not exist. If there is something that you're holding on to from a past memory that has affected something that you're going to do today, I'm telling you right now, take it out, remove it, because it's a new frequency. It's a new awareness. It's always been like this. It's always been fake and not real, but we have not known that. So because we have not known that, we have kept the frequency and the energy still operating off past experiences. But now we know it. So we're changing the trajectory, the frequency, the energy, the momentum, and the outcomes for now. Okay? Y'all use me for an example. Use me for an example, because I'm here to tell you this is real. All right? Most of the time, you guys are creating resistance. All day, every day, you are creating resistance because you're not understanding how important it is for you to align with the feelings you are trying to attract. Listen to the example I just gave you guys. I was going to shut it down for December. I told you guys this last week. I said, I usually shut it down. I go on a hiatus for the whole month of December. And so I literally was putting up resistive energy. I was putting up any energy that said, hey, you guys, help me grow some more. Let's do some more shows. Let's get some more episodes. Give me some ideas. I was throwing that energy all the way to the side based off of past experiences that I've had around this time of year for the past 2 years with Mystical Monday. My team said you can't do it. You cannot do that. You cannot operate today off of things that happened yesterday, because yesterday is gone. It's not real. It was used in that moment to teach, guide, and assist you with what you were encountering, learning, and experiencing at that time. It no longer exists. No longer exists. I said, okay, I get it. I get it. So look, my team said, here's what we need you to do, Dawn, and we need you to share it with the collective. It is very important for them to constantly keep their energy fields clear. They said this is very important. Very, very important. They said this is why you're getting the strange urges to do these things that you're calling weird now. And I said, well, what kind of things? What do you mean? And my spirit team said, you literally take 2, 3, 4 showers a day. I do, you guys. I take at least a minimum of 2 to 3 a day. 2 to 3. Let me tell you, I'm not even cognizant of it. I'm not even cognizant of it. My husband pointed it out to me last night. We went out to eat. We came back home. I took a shower. He was like, why are you took a shower before we left? Like, and then you took a shower in the morning, and then you took one before we left. And now you're taking one when we get back. He's like, why are you taking all these showers? Well, listen to what I told him. I said, well, this morning I took a shower so I can go to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store, came back, took another shower, y'all, because I didn't feel I'm off. I just don't feel, I feel heavy when I go out and come back in. So I took a shower. Okay. Put the groceries up. Y'all know how we do. You go get food. Nobody cooks when you go get groceries. You go out to eat. You know how that is. We went out to eat. You guys, I swear, I sat in a booth. The booth made me I wanted to itch, like scratch, because in my mind, I'm thinking of all the people that have sat in that booth. Now, this is new for me, you guys. I have never been like this before. Never, ever, ever. But we left that restaurant. I couldn't take a shower fast enough. That shower has become my portal. That is my cleansing portal. I clear my aura, I remove energy. That is my ritual now. So my spirit team says, and that's okay. But we need you to be in an awareness of why you're doing that, because you've now evolved to a frequency to where you can't take in energies that don't align or feel good to you anymore. You can't. So you're automatically finding ways to remove, replace, and align your energy. And they said that doing the showers is one of them. Now, here's the other thing that I do now, y'all. This is new for me too. I change the sheets on my bed 3 times a week. 3 times. And so again, my husband's going, what are you doing? Like, our dog jumps in the bed. You know, he's been jumping in the bed. He's 10 years old. We've been going through this for 10 years. Never have I changed sheets 2, 3 times a week. I don't, you guys. I can't. It's the energy in the bed now. It's like I'm trying to get my husband out. Like, I need you to take. I'm trying to get him to take showers 2, 3 times a day, but he think I'm crazy. But it's like I need everything to be clear. I need the energy to be clear. I need all of that to be removed. Like, I need my space now to be totally clear so I can be aligned. So now I'm washing my sheets 2, 3 times a week. Y'all, I'm sleeping now with high frequency music on. I used to didn't do that. I used to listen to it maybe here and there, you know, when I'm meditating or when I'm relaxing or when, but it's a ritual now. Every night, I'm literally clicking on which frequency I want to listen to or what I want to clear or what I'm guided to clear in that moment. And I'm listening to it in my sleep. It's part of my ritual now. It's how to keep my energy field clear. You guys, I'm juicing now. Juicing used to be a something I did sporadically. Y'all know how we do. You gain a little weight. Okay, I'm a juice, lose this weight. Y'all know the cycle. That's what I used to do. No, 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 no. Dawn is getting fresh juice. I'm in a juicer now, putting fresh fruits and vegetables in a juicer, juicing every morning. I got to have 8 to 16 ounces of juice every morning. That's part of my keeping my energy field clear. See, I'm doing all this stuff, you guys. Now, you guys, I'm an intuitive guide and spiritual messenger. Y'all know most of you are some of my clients. You know how I work. I'm so busy assisting you guys, telling you what your guides want you to do to keep your energy field clear and so that you guys can get on your journey. I completely am not even paying attention to the rituals I'm putting in place subconsciously and I'm not even aware of it. But when they started pointing these things out, they're like, Dawn, you're literally, do you see how your frequency has changed based on the change in your actions? And when they pointed out my actions, I said, oh my goodness, I have been doing this stuff for the last month or so. Wow, I am at a place of evolution. I told you guys, I knew I jumped timelines. I knew that. I felt that. But I wasn't aware of what that timeline shift entailed in my regular everyday life, what I was doing now. And keeping my energy field clear has become at the top of my list. I cannot function without it. I cannot function without keeping my energy field clear. Let's see. Wolfman says, my girlfriend and I got readings from you a while back. In her reading, her guides told us to go to Mexico. Well, we just got back from Mexico last week and it was absolutely beautiful. I love that. I love it. So glad that you guys went to Mexico and saw that happen. See, sometimes in these sessions, I'll tell people stuff, not you though, not to say that you guys didn't believe it or resist it, but sometimes it's stuff that's so way out there. You go, nah, she must have got that wrong. How I'm gonna get to Mexico, or what I'm gonna go to Mexico for, or how's that gonna go? You think, see, again, you guys, you living in the past, you living in, I can't do this, or how's this gonna come about, or don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Stay in this new reality, because in this new reality, baby, anything's possible. It's all possible. Don't you worry about it. Try to figure out how it's gonna get worked out. It's coming to you. Natasha says she went on an intense and sudden cleaning frenzy today. Absolutely. Look at you clearing your energy field. You probably didn't even realize you were doing it subconsciously, but you were being guided. Get that energy out the way. See, you guys, these spirit guides now, these spirit guides are working overtime to assist us in doing the things that we need to do to keep us elevated and evolving. And we're not even aware of it. And so that's a good example, Natasha. You just got the urge to start cleaning. Y'all gonna get that urge too, because you got to understand you're not cleaning just this physical, you're cleaning energetically around you as well. And so your team is saying, pick that broom up, get that mop, scrub that, do this. They're showing you where all the energy centers have cluttered, gathered, and are causing some kind of dis-ease or misalignment in your home. Angel Mom says, sounds like you're being prepped for something huge, girl. Don't you know? Don't you know? Look, it's not just me. We're all getting ready to get ready to get ready, because we're all getting in position. We're all getting in position for our next steps, our next steps. And look, I already know. I don't even, a lot of you guys, when you come in your sessions with me, you want to know all these specifics, like when, where, how. I don't want to know all that. Don't tell me all that. I just always tell my team, just get me ready. Get me ready and get me in a place of readiness, strength, and comfort to where I can do whatever it is I'm needed to do in that moment. Wolfman says, for me, it's eating raw grass feed beef liver every day. Ooh, you really evolved, Wolfman, because look, you getting into that light body stage. You really getting your body together for that light body, as we all are, as we all are. But look, I got to do baby steps. I'm on the juicing part. But you can tell the people who are evolved, we're all evolving, but you can tell when your eating habits start really changing. You starting to get out of this third dimensional, this little thing right here, this avatar. You starting to get out of this and transitioning into that etheric body, that light body. Hutch says your light body is integrating. Absolutely. We have shifted to our highest timeline. You guys are right. Our light bodies are activating. Yes, they are 100%. And I want you guys to understand that entails, we sometimes get caught up in the physical attributes of the light body. Like, you're going to start seeing, you see a lot of, you guys know Feel Good Life. Let me bring up Feel Good Life. A lot of people follow him. He's if you're on a spiritual journey, you're gonna come across Feel Good Life at some point. You just have to, because his energy radiates. I've followed him a long time, like from the beginning of his journey up until now, and I just look at Feel, and I can see how his etheric body is coming into play. You can just see the transformation in his appearance. And the people who are really in the transformative physical stages, they almost look not skeleton like. But if you don't know what's happening, you would say, "Oh my goodness, what's happening? They've lost a lot of weight," or "Oh, but he's lost weight." But it's in a way where you can see he's shedding this physical avatar. And so I love to watch him in his evolution, because he's really taking it on. Just wholeheartedly, and even in his words that he's speaking and the information that he's conveying now, it's leaps and bounds different from at the beginning of his journey. So that's Feel Good Life, if you guys aren't familiar with him. Okay, let me keep going. So I need you guys to do some things besides just making sure your energy field is clear. That's imperative. And most of you are doing it now. Start to be mindful of the habitual things that you're starting to do now to clear your energy, and you weren't even aware of it. You probably not even paying attention that you're doing it. Like I gave you some of the examples of mine, increasing the number of showers I take, changing my sheets a lot, drinking juice now, doing cleanses in the morning, doing this liquid like juicing during the day, listening to high frequency music when I sleep. Those are just some examples of my energy clearing protocol that I do. But start being mindful of what you're being led to do and what you're habitually starting to do. Then you can see how you're evolving and what you're being guided and encouraged to do. Now, I'm not going to tell you meditation is off the table. I'm not going to tell you that, because you must be still more often during this time. You can't get around it. Back in the day, you guys remember how when we wanted to avoid things or get things off of our mind, we used to keep busy. Remember, that was the whole key. Oh, I'm just gonna do this, do that, get my mind off of it. That's what we used to say. I'm gonna do things to get my mind off of things. Guess what? Now it's the reverse. Now you gotta be still. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the artist Andre 3000. He is a hip hop rap artist. Anyway, he came out with this new album. He says it's not going to be any lyrics on it. And people are like, what do you mean it's not going to be any lyrics? He says, I'm just going to play my flute. And they people say, what, you going to play a flute? Let me tell y'all something. This evolution we know is happening as it relates to the people that we see at the forefront, the celebrities, right? Well, look, Andre 3000 say, let me show y'all something. I'm going to produce this high frequency album where I'm just going to play this flute at different frequencies, and let's see what y'all think of it. Baby, everybody on a spiritual journey, if you listen to it and people are commenting on it, people are saying, if you want to meditate, listen to this. If you want to get aligned, line your chakras, listen to this. He's putting music out now that is the complete opposite of what he did do, based on where he is in his evolution. Now, that beat that we used to listen to, they used to call it 808. That's that bass beat that gets everybody moving and gets you shaking and gets you dancing. That was a way that we used to move energy. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. But now when you get into this frequency shift of music, it does the opposite. It is now encouraging and pushing you to be still. So the music is going to start evolving and coming into higher frequency music that is now designed to encourage you to be still. Because guess what, y'all? You got to be still now. You may not have to be still for hours and hours and hours, but you got to be still for some time throughout your day. If it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, you're going to start feeling and finding yourself getting in the mindset and in the energy to be still, because you've got to be still. Now, why do you have to be still? Because you see how Dr. Dawn has to come on here, and not has to. Don't want you guys to think it's a chore, not that. Dr. Dawn is guided to come on here and share information with you guys. How do I get that information? I get it from being still. And for me, I'm not bragging, you guys, but I'm so tapped in now. I don't have to be still. I could literally be taking the garbage out and I get the guidance and information because I'm aware, connected, and tapped in and ready, always on ready. But until you get to that point, make it your business to be still every single day. Every day. Be still and start to get in the feeling of what it feels like to be connected. Connected, as we said in the beginning, to your higher self, connected to your divine alignment and way of being, connected to your God self. You must see what that feels like, because see, a lot of you don't know what that feels like. A lot of you don't know what it feels like to be connected. Y'all think, oh, if I'm happy, I'm connected. But it ain't always you jumping around, twirling, laughing. That's not always it. It's sometimes a feeling of, y'all heard that word nirvana. It just feels good. It just feels like, woo, I can't even describe the feeling. You got to be still sometimes to get to that place of awareness so you recognize it when it just pops up on you out of nowhere. I had a client today. We came in the session, I introduced you guys to your spirit team. And I told her, I said, oh, you got a being coming through. Who is this being? It's powerful. I said, this is Brahma. I said, are you familiar with Brahma in Hindu? She's like, oh my God, that's like a god. She says, that's really high up. She says, wait a minute, wait. She says, I was in yoga today. I was in a yoga class and a feeling came over me and I couldn't identify what this feeling was. She said, but it was something, it felt good, but I couldn't recognize it. And she said, I asked, what is this feeling? I said, well, this being is coming through to say, hey, that was me. And she said, oh my God, that was Brahma. So look, she got the feeling first. And then here comes the spirit guide to say, let me explain to you and clarify the feeling you got in yoga. And so she was just amazed. She was about to start crying. I said, but you asked for it. You're in the energy where you say, hey, team, I got a question. I'm feeling XYZ. What is this? Why do I feel like this? Oh, they're going to get you the answer. They're going to get you the answer because you asked. And her spirit guide, Brahma, got her the answer. And she was like, oh my goodness, I got it now. And in that moment, she connected. She got connected because she realized and had an awareness of the connection, the divine connection between her physical experience and what was happening to her spiritually. Honey, I love this time on the planet. I love it because you guys are having so many divine connections and experiences daily that you have not a clue that are happening, that it is an honor for me right now to do what I'm doing. It used to be, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, in the beginning, this was a chore because you got to understand the opposition I used to be up against when I was trying to put this out, to the masses or the collective. The energy wasn't like it is now. So I was always met with energies that were making me doubt myself, become fearful, not want to share information. And so now this is a beautiful thing because look, we've 360'd it. It has 360, and the collective now is going, feed me, tell me, assist me, guide me, help me, explain to me. And so I want you guys to understand, if you're watching this, you are part of this change. I almost want to tell you, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, because you're not here without having been assigned to assisting the planet, the evolution of the planet. You wouldn't be here on this video, either on the live or the replay. You're coming and you're drawn here energetically and frequency wise based upon your life path and what you came here to do. Okay. So get still with yourself more often and call in the frequencies. Do you understand what I mean by call in the frequencies? Because you are first. You got to find the frequency that you want to mirror. If you want to manifest or attract, get in alignment with that frequency. If you want to clear old heels and old past wounds and pain, hurt, get in alignment with the frequency. You got to start now getting into alignment. Look, I just told y'all in the beginning, don't say what you need to do. Okay, let me change got to, because that sounded saying like y'all got to force it. Okay, not force it. You have to get into the awareness now. Get into the awareness that since you are calling in your frequencies, you should be aligning with the frequencies or mirroring the frequencies you are trying to create. Hutch says we have legions assisting us, absolutely, at all times. If y'all only knew the beings that were assisting each and every one of you at all times. Wolfman says longer and longer fasting periods. Good, absolutely. I'm noticing that myself. Now I'm literally drinking these juices all throughout the day, and then in the evening I get the urge to eat. But you're right. I guess I am fasting in a sense. So we all are starting to move away from our eating habits the way we were before. We are the cleanup crew. Absolutely, Oneness. We are the cleanup crew, honey. We are here. We are here, and we are in force. Taka says, much love and light to all you beautiful souls. Okay. Thank you for sharing some love and light. We love it. We need all the love and the light. The more love and light we have, the more we can share, right? All right. So look, remember I told you guys in the beginning, I said the past no longer exists. It's not real. Can you guys even get that in your understanding of your awareness that the past doesn't exist? That is so difficult as a human to erase the past and realize it doesn't exist, and to literally not look too much into the future because it doesn't exist. Those two concepts, when they programmed that in us and literally programmed it, they knew what they were doing, right? Because that is the most difficult program for most humans to wipe out, is past and future. Even if you tell yourself, stay in the present, stay in the present, stay in the present, you still jump to the future. You still jump to the future because you're used to how things have turned out based on past experiences. That past and future keeps us all jammed up most of the time. So I'm always trying to provide what I call hacks, HACKS, hacks to the system, to the matrix, to the grid, to the program. And I explained to you guys one of the hacks I use is by singing that one song that brings me to the present and takes me out of the past and the future and gets my energy and frequency up and aligns me in the moment. I can stay aligned in the moment and not deviate, if you will, energetically, so that I can continue the momentum going. The other way, and I told you guys this in previous videos, the other way that you keep yourself in the present moment is to start naming and participating in your current environment. So, like if you're worried about, I always use bills as an example. Let me use something different. If you're worried about a doctor's appointment, you're telling yourself, "Oh, I think I got cancer." Let's just say that. You already have diagnosed yourself. You done already told yourself, "Oh, I know that's what it like." You're already in the future based off of symptoms you have, and because your symptoms are like something somebody else has, so it must be this. You know how we do. Take yourself out of that energy and that momentum, because remember, you are creating the frequencies that you want to appear and to happen in your life. To take yourself out of that moment, using that example, I would just say, I'm sitting at this computer now, looking at you guys, talking to you on Mystical Monday. Like I'm literally shifting my whole thought process. I'm taking it off of cancer. I'm putting it on this present moment where I am, looking at you guys, talking to you, because I understand that this is the fake reality. I'm in the fake reality right now. And that in the fake reality, what I think creates what I experience. So I change my thinking, shift my thinking to this present moment and to what I'm doing right now in this fake reality. You guys keep telling yourself it's a fake reality. It's a fake reality. It's not real. 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 And then when you go to sleep, say, "Oh, I want to go to my reality. I'm ready. Take me on home. Let me see. Y'all, let me experience. Let me have fun." Start getting in the mindset of switching your perception and your thought process related to this reality and your real reality. Okay? I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. When I stay in the mindset that I'm in the fake reality right now, creating my experiences, and that my real self is in my real reality, kind of operating the joystick, so to speak, or playing the game or making up the rules, I can automatically remove all of the negative, lower vibrational things that I'm experiencing right now, because it's like I'm sending the signal out to my higher real self in the real reality. Hey, I'm playing the game. They trying to trick me, but they're not going to get me. Guide me, move me along the game board so I can get past this. And my higher self in the real reality is going, "No problem. I got you. Just stay focused and I'll move you along." You see how I do this? You see how I do this? To the average person, I would sound like a nut. This would sound like a nut altogether, saying that they do this, and that this is their reality and this is the experience that they're creating. But y'all know what? If you ain't guessed it yet, everything that you've learned, seen, and experienced is the complete opposite of what it actually is for you. It's like this entire game was created not for you to fail, but for you to have mishaps, for you to have pitfalls, for you to have tragedies and traumas, for you to have all of that. But it's like you're going through the motions, it's all part of it, so that you can have fun, if you will, having the experience, or have a memorable, unique experience maneuvering through the game. Okay. All right. So when you are under the realization that the past no longer exists and it's not real, I want you to, an example of that, outside of the health example I gave you guys, would be if you are prompted to do something again that you've done before and didn't work. Case in point, I just told you guys my example of, usually I shut down Mystical Monday for December because it just, in the past, it just didn't get a lot of flow and following and views because it was the holiday season and people were, busy doing things. So I was stuck in that mindset. Well, if there's something in your life where you've tried it before and it didn't work, make sure you do it now. If you started a business before and it failed, let's revisit it. Let's go back and see how we can do it, but do it a little differently. Or let's go back and see how we can do another business, based on our experience we had before, but now we're in a different awareness. And now it's time to take some of those things that you've done in the past before that didn't work so well and now revisit them. Revisit them now because the energy supports you in doing that. Thank you, Parlita. I love it. Thank you for the donation. So just remember that, because you're self-sabotaging yourself when you're staying in the past. When you're staying in the past and you are literally reliving how the outcome occurred before, you're self-sabotaging and you're stagnating yourself from where your higher self is trying to move you along the game board to now. Because I want you guys to keep, I'm sharing my little hacks with you guys. Now, you don't have to do it just like Dr. Dawn does it, but I'm just telling you how I get through this game state and this reality. When you tell yourself that your higher self, your real self in the real reality is trying to constantly guide you along the way, and one of the ways that your higher self is guiding you is by sometimes having you revisit something that didn't work before and say, okay, it's going to work now. I got you. Just follow my lead. Okay. So a lot of you are going to be guided to revisit things that didn't work before. And I'm giving you the heads up. So when it comes into your awareness, you'll say, this is what she was talking about. Maybe I need to consider this. Let me think about it. Let me think about how to do it this time. Okay. I don't want you guys to start getting caught up in trying to keep up with everyone else. Big, big, big thing for you guys to take in. Because how does the game board distract us? It distracts us by that old phase of that old phrase, trying to keep up with the Joneses, or feeling like you are not like everybody else, or looking at things like you're behind. That's an automatic distraction. When this happens, you guys, stay focused. This is part of the game that is designed to literally make you waver, make you doubt, and throw you off the board. Anytime you find yourself comparing yourself to someone else and what they're doing or what they're having, automatically remember, wait a minute, this is part of the game. This is what the game does to distract me, because see, right now I'm on point. I'm on path. I'm on the course. And so I got to stay focused. You won't get me this time. You're not going to have me down in myself because this person just bought this, or this person just got married, or and I'm not, or this person is healed themselves and I'm going through this, or this person got this job and I just got demoted. Y'all, don't do it. Don't fall for it. Don't y'all fall for those game deterrents. These are the distractions that are put in the game to throw you off. To throw you off every time. Recognize them. When you recognize them and you stay focused, guess what? They get out your way. They disappear. They move on. They have no meaning, no significance, no relevance, and then they don't even have any appearance in your visual energy field. Okay? So beware of the distractions. Cindy says, I appreciate your insight. I enjoy my dreams, and learning this is my reality is mind blowing. Absolutely. When you dream, you go home, honey. When you dream, you say, I'm blowing this camp. I'm going home for a little while. I'll be back, but I'm going home to get refreshed, regrouped, regenerated. And for a lot of you, even though you don't remember, okay, even though you don't remember, honey, some of you are going back getting intel. Some of you are getting information that will assist you when you bring yourself on back here. Just like I'm doing my whole ritual now with the showers, changing the sheets. Y'all, I got that in my sleep state. In my sleep state, when I spoke with my higher self and I moved on the astral realm and the higher dimensions, I was given these suggestions and they showed themselves in my actions as I perform them on my day to day. So most of you are in your sleep state. When you go to your real reality, you getting some hacks, some tips, some hints, some help to assist you when you get back here. Now, this is going to be the fun part. As we start to evolve and continue to awaken, and we're going to be awake when we are in our sleep state. When we go back to our real state of being, our real world, we're going to actually start having vivid memories of traveling back and the information that we've gotten, the things that we've seen and what we've experienced. And then we're going to be bringing it and implementing it here to assist the planet. Oh, it's coming, y'all. It has no choice but to come, because that's how we're going to know when we're starting to align, with our higher selves of being. The two worlds are going to kind of merge. See, right now, this is your fake state when you're awake, and then when you sleep, you go to your real state. You see, it's two kind of flip-flops. But remember, you guys, we're moving to a point where the two worlds are going to collide. And I told you guys before, for a lot of people, this is happening in little spurts. In this waking life, you're experiencing things in your real life, but during this time, like I always say short circuiting, because you're going between the two worlds and you don't even realize it in your waking state. But it's going to get to a point where our reality is going to be, we're going to be very aware that we are now bringing our higher astral selves and our dimensional awareness to this higher dimensional awareness, to this state of being in everything that we do. Natasha says, I use it as inspiration to continue on my path and towards my goals. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. You guys are going to start looking forward to, if you're not already, looking forward to going to sleep. I know I do. Not just for the old way of being, like to get rest and, to relax your body. Yeah, that too. Y'all, I get excited because of the information that's coming in. Like, even when you are, some of you, and let me be clear, when I say your sleep state, you travel home because you're in a unconscious, subconscious awareness, when your eyes are closed and you're in a total sleep state, you're going to, some of you may not be in an actual sleep state. Like, I can be laying in my bed, eyes open, but literally in my real state of being with my eyes open and just laying still, because I have connected to that realm in that moment while I'm awake. This is what I'm talking about with you guys. But I choose to do it mostly at night when I'm asleep and everything is still, and I can connect and I can feel and I can hear and I can grasp more information. What does it mean if some dreams are vivid and dark or nothing at all? Like, I wake and think there wasn't a good dream I can recall. Okay, let's take this in parts. What does it mean if dreams are vivid and dark? Let's do that first. If dreams are vivid, that is good, because that means that information is being shown to you that it is imperative that you remember. You may not understand it because sometimes it's in symbolism or it doesn't make sense, but it's information that is needed for you to remember or recall in your waking state. When information is dark, I always tell everybody there's no such thing as dark energy. Dark dreams. All it is that the dreams are sometimes overly executed, if you will, to help you remember. Case in point, for example, I had a client who had a dream that she said her dog was ran over by a car. Then she picked up her dog to take her dog in the house. She ran in there to tell her husband, and her husband was deceased. And it's like everybody was dying in that moment, scared her to death. And so she was like, oh my God, my dog died. My husband died. Like, spirit is trying to tell me something. My spirit team is trying to tell me somebody's getting ready to die, because death was the theme. This is what she thought. And in her mind, it was dark. Okay, here comes Dr. Dawn in her spiritual state of being and awareness. And I explained to her, those two things happened to you because why? They triggered what in you? She said, fear. Absolutely. When there is an imperative message for you to get, sometimes it will show itself in your dreams as fear, because as humans, in this human avatar body, in your waking state, fear is the emotion that triggers or stays with you the most. So sometimes a message will come in the symbolism or in the presence or in the disguise of fear, because it needs you to remember that. So let's stay with me with this. So in her dream, her dog and her husband died. Okay, so she was afraid of them leaving. The dream was not geared towards giving her a premonition that they're going to die. The dream was geared towards her and her connection to her dog and her husband and her attachment to them, because of her low self-worth and her fears of abandonment. Okay. And so her spirit team was bringing up the energy of abandonment. They were showing her, hey, you got this energy of abandonment that we're trying to help you heal and clear. Let me show you how let us show you in this dream. See, here's your dog, here's your husband. You are so afraid of them dying, which rightfully so. In humans, the human experience, we don't want to experience death, right? We just don't. But her team was trying to show her the abandonment issues that were attached to the people and things surrounding her in her life. That these beings that are surrounding her now, she keeps in her presence because she does not want to be alone. Now, without going into this lady's business, there were some issues with her husband that it was time for her to address. It was time for her to address and start to disconnect and detach from her husband because it was no longer serving her anymore. Okay. And so, look, all of this was coming through the death of the dog and her husband, not to say they were going to die, but to bring into her awareness the subconscious healing that was taking place regarding her fear of abandonment. Y'all with me? Y'all got it? See how this works? So, your dreams, okay, not to plug my services, but see, this is why we do dream interpretation, because y'all go way to the left. Stop making everything doom and gloom and bad. Everything is for your divine good. Everything that is shown to you and that you experience is divine guidance. Thank you, Autumn, for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Oh my goodness. Ooh, y'all made my third eye pop out more. Look at it. Y'all see it? It's standing up straight at attention. Y'all quit. It's gonna bulge out onto the screen in a minute. So understand that if your dreams are vivid, um, there's the message behind it that you have to remember. That's why it's so vivid. And then if it's dark, stop saying it's dark. It's not dark. It's just triggering the lower vibrational energy or the lower vibrational emotion that they're trying to bring to your awareness. And then the example I gave you, it was abandonment that they were bringing up that needs to be healed and recognized. Oh, y'all, I took a whole little, I did all that. That was we had a class on that, didn't we, just now? I think we went into class for a minute. Oh, look. Okay, so you had one where people were dying in the dream. Okay, good. See how spirit aligned that example up? Because see, they already knew what you had going on. They already knew that. And you said, okay, perfect. Makes sense. Absolutely. Absolutely. So don't get afraid of these dreams. I'm not saying that some people don't have premonitions and can't see when people are going to pass. Sure, you will, if that's your calling or if that's your purpose to do that, to be able to see what's to come, or do like Dr. Dawn does, and that's going to be your point of service to help the collective to be able to see. Sure, you may see that. But a lot of times, for most of us, that ain't what they showing you. They're not trying to show you who's going to die so they can scare you. That's not it. It's usually to show you something about you. Show you something about you through death in the dreams. That's a little tidbit for you guys to keep in mind. Okay? All right. I love it. You guys are giving some good comments. You guys, we chatting away, right? The last thing I want to leave you guys with is you're in a constant state of change. You're in a constant state of change. You and those around you are constantly in a state of change. Now, okay, before I go into that, let me tie this up for her, for him or her. You said, what about when there's no dreams? There's always dreams. You just don't remember them. Okay. Understand that the dreams that need to come to the fore, the information that needs to come forth, and the dreams that need to be remembered, they shall do that. They will do that. But you always have dreams. Always, 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 always have dreams. Okay. Back to the accountability. So right now, you guys are always in a place that we're all evolving and changing. Okay. You will know when you're changing, when you are starting to take accountability for things. Okay. I have to stress this a lot because a lot of you are surrounding yourselves with people who are not taking accountability. I want you guys to understand and to realize if someone is not taking accountability for actions or circumstances or things that are specifically applicable to things that they've done or said, That person does not want to change. Do you understand this? I'm going to say that again. If someone, and this is including you, yourself, if thank you, Tara, for the donation. If someone is not taking accountability, including yourself, if you are not taking accountability, it means you're not in the energy of change. And that person is not in the energy of change. Why am I bringing this up to you guys? Because there's so many attachments that you guys have in your lives right now that you will not detach from. And I can't make you. Spirit can't make you. Your team can't make you. They can keep putting you in situations and experiences where you start to see the theme and the pattern. And the biggest theme that is happening right now is accountability. Accountability, accountability. Because accountability, being able to take accountability, is what will take you one step to the next shift, okay, in whatever you're doing. And so if you're noticing a theme in your life that people around you never take accountability, understand these are not people who are willing to change, and you need to start responding accordingly with your actions, your intentions, and how you maneuver with these people in your life. And if it's you that are the person that is having a hard time taking accountability, understand the stagnation and the I said stuck. That is not even a word. The stuck energy or energetic blockages that you will be experiencing, because you can't have change without accountability. Okay. I have to leave you guys with that because that's huge right now in the collective. All right. Any more questions? Y'all got some questions? I didn't keep it at an hour today. I've gone over, but it's okay because this was a good chat. Let me wait because you guys are usually on a pause. I'll usually think it's no questions, then I sign off and here come the questions. So let me give you guys a moment. Thank you for all of the donations. You guys, this is really ah ah I cannot thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you guys enough. This has been phenomenal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Questions. Uh Oh, good. Natasha says she realized a lot of dreams she's had since she was a teen in which she died, and that was to show you a rebirth in your life. See, you already made the connection. It was a spiritual death, not a physical death. I love it. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for like showing up, chatting, donating. So grateful, so grateful. Appreciate that so much. Um, Thank you for another thank you, Cindy, for always commenting and showing up. You guys show up. I appreciate it so much. My goal is to have at least 50 people in the chat. I don't think that's too much to ask. I've already set the intention with my spirit team, and they already told me, okay, girl, it's done. It is done. And so just remember, you guys, when you set the intention, your team and your higher self, remember your higher self playing that game board, moving that joystick on the board, helping you navigate. Everybody's working to bring you what you ask for. So don't get discouraged when it doesn't happen immediately. They're working. They're working to connect and to get it to your experience. Parlita says, beam me up, Scotty. You ain't going nowhere, Parlita. You're going to stay right here with us. Ain't nobody beaming you up nowhere, honey. You're going to stay with us through this process. Wolfman says, even though it's cold outside, don't forget to get the sun on you. Absolutely. Wonderful point to bring up. You guys know that sun has those light codes in it. Don't y'all be deterred by people telling y'all that the sun and the moon is demonic. And, don't y'all do that. Y'all go out there and get them codes. Walk, sit outside for a couple of minutes and listen to the information and the guidance that you get. Is coming in hot and heavy. It's coming in hot and heavy. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy my time with you guys too. Yeah, I really needed to hear this. I'm glad. So glad. Okay. Say my little spiel. For those of you, my Black Friday sale is over. Yeah. Thank you guys again for participating in that. Appreciate it. If you guys are interested in learning more about me and my services, make sure you visit my website, www.discoveringyourinnerlight.com. Get over there on Instagram and TikTok and give me a follow. All of my information is right here in the about section here on YouTube. You can look it up in my bio, all that good stuff. You guys, please come on back and join me next Monday. Again, I'm being a little selfish now, like actually doing my platform myself with no guests, but who knows between now and next week what I will be guided to do and to share. So just come on back and just see where we are next week and what we're talking about, because y'all, it's just getting so good. Y'all get into it. Get into it. We got a full moon too. You guys, be very mindful right now about your energy, your emotions. Come on, make them uplifting, make them positive. Get into this moon and utilize this moon that's happening, and all of the energy that it is giving off to assist you during this time. Okay, so I will see you guys next Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube at Discovering Your Inner Life for Mystical Monday. Take care.